isomers are compounds that have the same molecular formula, but different structural formula. And here are 3 isomers of C5H12. And we're going to do the reverse thing of looking at these names that we're given and drawing structures to go with them. Prior to doing that, if we notice, they all have the same number of carbons and hydrogen in them, but the way they're joined together does make a difference because they end up with their unique set of properties. They all differ in melting point, boiling point and density. So it makes a big difference about how you join them together in space. Right, getting on to our problem here of representing these structures as structural formula. The pentane, or pent we know, is 5 carbons. So we're going to put 5 carbons in a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And because it's an ane, we know they're all single bonds. So I'm up to this spot here where I'm then just going to add in the hydrogens to give each carbon 4 things around it. So our first isomer is just the straight chain form, pentane. To do the second one, my little formula for success here, you start by drawing the bit at the end. So for the second one, I'm drawing butane. So butane is a 4-carbon chain. I've then suggested numbering the carbons. It doesn't matter whether you number them from right to left or left to right. I'll choose to do it this way, from left to right. My advice then is to put on now this bit here that isn't actually already represented in my carbon chain. Off carbon 2, I need to put a methyl group. So off carbon 2, I'm putting a 1-carbon chain. And then I'm up to now making sure that I've got 4 bonds around each of the carbons. So I'm going and making sure that's the case. So that's our second one. I've just circled the branching group, 2-methyl butane. Let's try drawing the third one. Again, I'm following my advice. Draw the end part, which is propane, so I want 3 carbons to number those carbons. And now it's telling me off carbon 2, well, I'm putting 2 methyl groups. So off carbon 2, I've got a carbon here and a carbon here. And then going back and putting 4 bonds around each of the carbons will give me this structure. So if we just circle the branching groups, it helps to see the structure. So it's based on propane, and then off carbon 2, we've got 2 methyl groups. These are all isomers of C5H12. Thank you for listening.